You ever wonder why the world keeps playing you? Why you get betrayed, ignored, underestimated, over? It's not because you're not good enough. It's not because you're weak. It's because you keep wearing your emotions on your damn sleeve, and they see it. They see every reaction, every flinch, every time you lose your cool. And the second they see it, you're predictable. Predictable people are easy to control. You want to stop being a puppet? Then cut the strings, starting with your emotions. See, nobody tells you this, but emotions are the oldest form of manipulation. Not logic, not force, emotion. You ever watch people get played and wonder how they didn't see it coming? It's 'cause the manipulation wasn't loud. It was subtle. It used fear, guilt, shame, approval, attention. And once the target felt, they folded. That's why I don't react. Not because I'm a machine, but because I refuse to hand someone else the remote to my system. You ever been lied to and felt that punch in your gut? Now pause right there. That's the trigger. That gut reaction is where most people lose. They speak out of pain. They lash out. They make emotional decisions they'll regret 10 minutes later. I don't. I treat emotion like fire. I don't touch it raw. I watch it burn, and then I decide what to build with the ashes. Here's what most don't understand. Emotional control isn't about being heartless. It's about being smart. You can love deeply, feel deeply, be passionate, and still be calm under pressure. Because real strength isn't how much you feel, it's how much you contain without exploding. You ever seen someone go off in public, yelling, throwing hands, crying in front of the enemy? Yeah. They lost the moment they got loud. People who lose control in public have already lost in private. What you see on the outside, that's just the leak. You want to move like me? Learn to seal every crack. You get hit, no one sees it. You get betrayed, you stay quiet. Because silence makes people nervous. And mystery, that's leverage. Look, people expect a reaction from you. They want one. They feed off it. When you don't give it to them, it scrambles them. They start guessing. They start spiraling. And in that chaos, you move in with clarity, with control, with surgical precision. That's how you dominate people who think they've already won. Let me give you this. Never show the enemy where it hurts. Not with words, not with your eyes, not with your tone. The moment they see what triggers you, they'll use it over and over like a cheat code. But if you keep your poker face clean, they don't know where to aim. Someone disrespects you, don't shout, smile, note it. Someone leaves you on red, cool, pull back, vanish. Someone betrays you, don't announce it. Let them rot in confusion. Let your silence eat them alive, because the most dangerous man in the room isn't the loudest. It's the one who felt everything and still didn't blink. Here's a principle I live by. Control emotion, control outcome. If you can stay calm when everyone else is losing their minds, you already won. Because chaos blinds people, and the one who sees clearly in chaos controls the entire board. They'll call you heartless, cold, detached. Let them talk. Let me leave you with this mindset shift. Every time you choose calm over chaos, patience over panic, stillness over reaction, you level up in a way no one can measure. No degree, no status, no follower count can match the power of a person who controls their emotional weather. You want to win in this world? Then stop being emotional. Because if you don't own your emotions, someone else will. Every time you react instantly, you hand them the steering wheel. You give them the map to your weakness. You can't walk into war crying over a comment. You can't chase greatness while being triggered by opinions. Real emotional control is when you feel the chaos rising inside you and you don't flinch. Not because you're faking it, because you trained for this. You ever felt rage so deep your chest burned? Good. That means you're alive. But if you blow up every time you feel it, you're not a warrior. You're a fuse waiting to explode. You want to be feared? Be the one who smiles while everyone else loses it. Be the one who doesn't have to raise their voice to shake the room. That's power. People don't expect you to stay calm under pressure. They don't expect silence when they throw dirt on your name. And when you don't react, they get nervous. They start wondering. They lose control of the game they started.
Here's what I've learned. Don't argue. Don't beg. Don't explain. They understand exactly what they did. They just want to see if they still control you. But if you walk away with a straight face, if you leave the battlefield without bleeding, you win twice. Once for not breaking, twice for not becoming like them. Let them say what they want. Let them assume you're cold, emotionless. They don't get it, and they're not supposed to. Because you don't rise by convincing the crowd. You rise by commanding yourself. Stay quiet. Stay dangerous. Stay focused. Let them think you feel nothing, while inside, you're planning everything. You know what separates the player from the pawn? Reaction time. See, pawns move on impulse. They jump at the first sign of disrespect. They chase every apology, every compliment, every fight. But a real player? He watches, he waits, he strikes when the outcome is already guaranteed. You know how I stay 3 steps ahead? By not reacting to anything instantly. I treat every interaction like a test. You want to piss me off? Cool. You want to ghost me? Good. You want to lie to my face? Go ahead. But I won't flinch. Why? Because you just showed your card, while I haven't even picked mine up yet. I still feel pain. I still get angry. But I don't act on it until I've dissected it. By the time I respond, I already know the outcome. That's the difference between reactive people and dangerous people. One's emotional, the other's untouchable. So next time you feel the urge to pop off, pause. So from now on, stop explaining yourself. Stop defending your name. Stop fighting for attention. Your silence will teach them what your words never could.